Hi guys, welcome back to Debbie's Dolls, and I've come in to do a tag, and I'm a bit frustrated because just like 5 minutes ago before I started recording, I thought I must remember to say such and such on the video and tell everybody something, and now I can't remember what it is, and it's really driving me crazy because I have a feeling it was something I really wanted to say or needed to say, and it's gone. It's just gone. Disappeared. My goodness, that's frustrating. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm here to do a tag. And I have 4 of the babies here, and the tag was a question by Canadian Reborn Mama 1, and she was asking, do we prefer sleeping babies to awake babies, and if we like both, what do we get from the sleeping babies? Something along that line. I will link the original video down below. Oh, I just remembered what I was going to say. Yeah, my intro. I haven't scrapped my intro. I know a lot of people like that music at the beginning of my videos. I just need to edit Elijah in, and I feel bad putting the intro up without him in it, you know, leaving the baby out. So that's what that is going on with that. Don't worry, it'll be back. Anyway, back to the tag. Yeah, I remembered. Sorry. Back to the tag here. So, yep, I have 4 babies to discuss 2 types of babies. Why? That's strange. You would think I would just have a sleeping baby here and maybe an awake baby. But these 2 here, by the way, I have Arwen, Mariah, Miriam and Mary here. Yeah, Arwen and Mariah. Now these 2 I don't specifically think of as sleeping babies. And you might think I'm a bit strange there. Actually, I'm quite confident you think that anyway. Yeah, Arwen to me isn't a sleeper. I don't think of her as a sleeping baby. She to me is awake, but has her eyes shut because she's smiling, she's grinning. I think she was just having a little smile and has closed her eyes. You know, sometimes when little ones smile and they close their eyes to make a grin, that's what I think she's doing. So I think she's very much awake, but she's just having a giggle. She just doesn't look asleep to me. And then Mariah over here, I think she can be an asleep baby or an awake baby. I'm sorry about the lighting, guys. It's raining. It's pouring it down with rain. For once I don't have to go out. But it means it's pitch dark in here, I'm afraid. Yeah, I can see this baby is both awake and asleep. And some of you might know exactly what I mean. If you know this baby, you probably do. When she's got a dummy in, she's asleep. When I take her dummy out, no, she's definitely not asleep anymore. So, yeah, there's so much character in these 2 babies that I just, they can't be asleep. There's just too much personality going on. Apart from when I put a dummy in Mariah's mouth. When I take it out, she just yells. So, yeah. Not all closed-eyed babies are asleep to me. Now, Miriam is obviously asleep. And Mary is wide awake. I picked her out specifically because she's just got the biggest eyes of any of my babies. And she couldn't be more wide awake. Her outfit's a bit big, guys. Yeah. Speaking of what they're wearing, Arwen's wearing exactly what she was wearing last time you saw her, which is the white romper with the big pink dots and a lovely flowery rosette hairband. Mariah's wearing a blue top t-shirt type thing with a little blue bow on it and a blue, it's kind of stitched in flowers, and then she's wearing white leggings with little pink flowers and blue flowers and yellow flowers with ruffles around the ankles and then little pink slippers. Miriam is wearing, I think, what she was wearing last time you saw, which is a denim dress, blue denim dress with stitched on it a little pink mouse and some toadstools in one corner. Underneath it she's got a white onesie with little tiny pink hearts, and she's wearing my favourite baby shoes that I have, which are white sandals with pink flowers stitched onto it. And Mary is wearing a dress that, as I said, is too big, but it was the only size they had left and I fell in love with it, which is a blue pinafore dress with little flowers stitched into it, white flowers. It's got a pocket right on the front of the chest, a big pocket with lace around the top of the pocket. Underneath it has a shirt, which is a creamy white shirt with little pink flowers, blue flowers and yellow flowers, and she has pink socks with ruffles on them. So my opinion on sleeping babies. Well, to me the awake babies are just, well, when I sit one of these on my knee, I just want to bounce them around and talk to them and just giggle at them and have fun with them, you know what I mean? Just, they're very animated babies, very lively babies, and they're great fun for being silly with. And then the sleeping babies I find more relaxing and more quiet. They're great for in the evening when you're watching TV, just to pick one up and just hold them and, you know, be quiet with. So they both bring something different to the table, and I enjoy both depending on the mood I'm in. And I think that's what a lot of people have said about the sleeping babies and how they find them different to the awake babies. Those who like them, and I like them both. And I also like the giggling babies and the screaming babies. I just fall in love with the facial features, really. When I started out collecting, for my first baby, I was wanting a sleeping baby because I thought they were the most realistic. And as you may know, my first baby was an awake baby. Yep, Hannah, wide awake. So I just fell in love with her. You know, I started that immediately with falling in love with them. And she wasn't what I planned. I wanted a sleeper. So after I got her, I thought, no, the next one's going to be a sleeper. The sleeper's a lot more realistic. I definitely want a sleeper next time, even though this wide awake baby is gorgeous and very realistic. So I got sleepers after that. But I changed my mind as I went along and developed, and I realised that the awake babies could look very realistic. Babies do stare because they're trying to focus, so they do have a very fixed stare, and it's only if you spend time and look at them for a little while that you realise, oh, and they haven't blinked. So you have to spend a little bit of time looking at them before you realise. So obviously the realism does kind of fade away after you've looked at them for a while, and that doesn't happen with the sleepers, but they can at a glance be very, very realistic. And I decided then, after collecting a few sleeping babies, I wanted awake babies, and then I was just specifically looking for awake babies, and that was what I preferred then. And after a while I realised I really enjoyed them both, and I got something from both, as I just said, depending on my mood. So that was it. I love both. I do now. So I've certainly developed and changed, which I think a lot of us do throughout our time collecting these babies. And yeah, I just love the diversity of the sculpts, and that's pretty much it, really. Hope that answers your question, and I will link that video down below. And I'm going to go now because there's actually a spider in the corner of my bedroom. I'm feeling quite uncomfortable because it's behind me and I can't see what it's doing. This is the second time within 7 days I've had one of those massive spiders in my bedroom, and my bedroom is arachnid proof as much as I can make it, but they're getting in somehow, and it's just not good. I'm going to have to go. So I will talk to you soon, guys. Have a lovely day. Hopefully I'll be back for Theme Thursday sometime tomorrow. And that's going to be interesting. I wonder which baby I might have for I can't remember the word, for the fantasy one. Bye, guys.